questions. Oh, before I do that, I saw in the comments section some people were talking about that whole gender difference thing again. Two things. First, obviously I talked about that a while ago. It was in the foundational principles. There was certainly discussion on some of the, not only the forums, but magazines and sites that, have given us coverage. I'll say the same thing that I said, before. Obviously, choices matter. And second, don't think that women and female characters are inherently weaker, or don't think they're inherently gimped. It's different. And for some races, like the Strim, yeah, the female is going to be a lot better at certain things. Choices matter, and I'm willing to do that. Because frankly, we're going to have races matter, we're going to have gender matter, we're going to have other things matter, and I'd rather go out and say, well, we're going to have all this matter, and you're going to have so many options, whether it is through all of those, or through the banes and boons, or even something like, as you level up your character, and use a sword a lot, or anything that is a weapon that is heavy, your strength will go up. So the initial stats, obviously, will not be as important. So that's all there is there. Okay, first question. Can you hide in terrain? I can imagine that every archer out there frankly wants to know. Yes, we want to do that. I've talked about camouflage. When we put the archers in, and hopefully we will fund and hit the first stretch goal, we'll need to do something like that for archers. So yes, camo will matter, terrain will matter, time of day will matter. Choices matter. Will there be a cost with exiting out of the Veil? Well, I can imagine why you asked that question, and everyone wants to know. Yes, there will be a cost. What the cost will be, don't know yet. Will it be some sort of small debuff when you get out, so maybe you can't attack right away? Or maybe it will simply be that you lose, maybe you lose some health before you come out of the Veil. There will be a cost for exiting the Veil. And that's, again, if we do it, something we want to talk about and see how it plays. Because if we want a class that can come out of the Veil and not immediately be killed, or can come out of the Veil and immediately take action, then we've got to consider all these things, and we intend to. Camo for Archer class, actually. Well, I talked about that a little bit above, and yes, I want to find a way of doing camouflage and doing it well for our archers. Again, camo, not stealth, and I think almost everyone who's going to be hearing this knows the difference. What are we going to do if we fail? We're going to be depressed. I mean, honestly, we're going to be very sad. My team has put a tremendous amount of effort in this. It's Saturday, everyone's here. Sunday, everyone's going to be here. These guys and gals have given me everything they have. And so, yeah, we're going to be sad. Does it mean the end of Camo Art Unchained? Look, I've said this before. It really depends on how we do before we close. We're almost at 1.5 now, and that's a pretty good number. If we end up at 1.5, yeah, that's not a good thing. If we ended up at 1.8 or 1.9, would I consider relaunching it in a month or so? I would certainly consider it. But I don't want to be there. I want us to fund. We're close enough. We should be able to make this happen. When you look at other Kickstarters, whether it's, Soda or, Eternity or Torment, they all had very strong last 3 days. That's what we're hoping for as well, especially a strong final day. Can we take castles and keeps? Yeah, buy them dinner and, you can take them. Of course you can take castles and keeps. You'll be able to take castles, keeps, mines, whatever people build. You'll be able to take them, burn them, or deconstruct them, or simply just hold control. And yes, there'll be a bonus if you take certain ones, because if they have stabilizers in them, or if they're controlling resources, or other things, you're really going to want to take them. I mean, this is part of the RVR effort. You want to take these things. It's not just going out and protecting the crafters, as some people have said. It's not just going out, oh boy, we're going to bang, bang, and hurt somebody. There are going to be more objectives in this game for you than you're probably going to know what to do with. And they're not all going to be bunched together. You guys are going to have to use some strategy, some tactics, tactics. And not just to run around, in a Zerg. You can try. It probably won't be the most efficient way. And you'll learn more about this when we talk about the map. Will I do an AMA? Well, after today, I'm not sure there'll be any more questions, but I know, obviously, if we do an AMA, there will. The answer is yes. We've already reached out to the mods. We sent a little picture, with, hey, this is really Mark Jacobs. And so hopefully we're going to do one on Monday. That's the time we asked for. We'll see what happens. That will be interesting. Will there be GMs? Well, there'll certainly be customer service. Will there be GMs in the sense, I know that Goer ran some events, both for Camelot and for Warhammer, I believe. I know they did for Camelot. I think they did with Warhammer, but honestly, I don't remember that all that well. Kind of a period that, has some not so pleasant memories. Do I want to have them here? Yes. Do I think they can run events for us? That's something we'll have to talk about. Look, I'm an old GM guy. My MUDs had GMs. Other games had GMs. Can we find a way of using them well? Maybe. No promises, but we're absolutely going to think about it. I'm out of time, and this update is over.